everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Here we are in episode 5 of Stormblood. Hope everybody's doing very well. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to talk to Miff right here. Let's see what he has to offer us. I could get a Scholar's Arm. I don't even remember what level my Scholar's at. None of this is any use. Wakata's alive and the tribute's been paid. That's all that matters for now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Alagana and tell Ragnarfrid his man got the job done. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Rakata told me everything. How you fought with the Quick Ring and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met us with the skulls. How they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Midford's a warrior, as is your comrade. And you're strong like your father, that much is plain. But I think, Ragnar, you did not. Because it would not have ended with them. Rakata and his sister would have been branded insurgents if not for the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than would be said for only the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit, I was quick to judge you, Lise, and for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heaven as my witnesses that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it. Oh God. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox too. If she set on walking the same path, I but pray that she won't follow in the same end. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go ahead and see if she's alright. Wasn't very hard to find. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know. No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know. I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels, or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Rakata would just lie there in the dirt and while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when she ran. Scared. How scared she was when we ran. And that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. I've been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't. 'Twas my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I love my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Ricarda, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them, so I will, if you'll have me. You're asking to join the resistance. When you put it like that, I suppose I am, but not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There are not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for letting me go, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Ragar's Reach. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this, and I'll go speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Alrighty, here we are. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits, and it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling too. I had heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll think of them of myself in past ever cross on the battlefield, but when, not if, that day will come, Lise. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons. But they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows, maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then, I'd best better preparing these new recruits. Kiara, Lise, it's been a pleasure. I guess I could take it for the scholar. Alright, next. Next. Conrad. Ooh, those are some nice earrings. A little bit better than the ones I've got. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. I see operations have been proceeding apace in my absence. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful? Indeed. There were several amongst the Scions rank that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am to come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may, my name is Ehrenwald Letnitis, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for free Alamigo, for an Alamigo whose women, like my mother, are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Gurabanya, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the science of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will be soon in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose General Adolin that we draw plans for assault on Castrum Ladonia. Then, in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo,
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges. Save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near-total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Ooh, that was a pretty cool cutscene. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help, after all. The three of you have been busy, so I understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful to any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. Beeves. Thank God it's not Beavis. I beg your pardon. The woman who bested Gaius Van Baelsar wishes to offer me her assistance? I say, this is highly irregular, though I have heard that if you said a pert had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case... Before the occupation, I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it's important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters. Ask them their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their sentiments in this log, and Kiara, thank you for your service. Now and ever after. Okay, so we gotta go talk to the peoples. I'll go up that one first because it's the furthest away. Why'd I join the resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes. back in Alamigo. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a flame of steel in the gut of for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know? And there's always a need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever the frogging parties turn up. Oh. A dash of green. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the steward unattended, could you go and ask Stevie for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so, whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem, depending on the recipe. It doesn't really matter what sort you add, as long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damn, if I know why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance. But it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or you're not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship if you live long enough. You'll die stealing somebody else's land, like it's not. But that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Okay, and last one should be right here. Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps, or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garlenians, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. Wayward brothers. You look like a sister in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. Oh, she's a snake. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day. You nearly have one come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number 5 in all. These would be so warriors. Send them unto me, should you have the chance to find them. Oh dear lord, can I just like do one damn thing at a time? Alright, there's one. I know, I'm late, but I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. Oh god, that's dark. Ah, there he is. Huh? Training? God, I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. Okay, there's the third one. 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I questioned by whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Until we've driven the Imperials from our land, the question is moot. Don't see why that actually matters. Alright, next one. Where's the next one at? There it goes. The teacher calls for me, I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armor, you see, and... Ah, yes, of course. There's no time if you would excuse me. Okay. One more. And of course it's right behind the quest turn-in. Oh wait, no, that's for this. Herbs, I said 6 of strings of whatever's on hand. Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. The reminder you'll have to gather yourself shouldn't be too much of a bother, though you'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot even in the reach. Well met, Kiara. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters, I asked? As fascinating as they are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to share their hearts with you. I could have not done better myself. Many years from now, these tempestuous times pass into memory. Their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend. Never. Okay, now I just gotta find the last training dude to... Oh, there's one of the herbs I need. Good. There you are. Hiding in the corner. Oh, bugger, you were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits don't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger, oh, bugger. Yeah. Hopefully you're not that one. There it is. Grab that, turn in the quest at the snake. Anata, which literally means you in Japanese, so congratulations, snake. Your name is you. Yeah, see? Anata. Oh wait, no. Never mind. There's an extra in there that I didn't see, so it's Ananta. Ananta. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor in which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as the Imperials will be so kind. 'Tis a thankless job to teach, some say, but I say their survival is thanks enough. Very well. And 62. Satyo Kyoten. The hell does that do? Delivers an attack with 120 to all nearby enemies. Okay, so that's like the equivalent to that thing, but just the AoE. I running out of room on my action bar here. Here. We'll go like that. Oh, actually, no. We'll put it down there. Alrighty, the last screen should be over here. I think my character quest is at 63. If I'm not mistaken. I might as well just play the samurai for the whole damn expansion if that's the case. Probably be at level 70 before I even get to the final part of it. Can I just swim across? Probably. Yeah, let's just swim across. It's not too far, it's just right down here. Whew. Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for? Yep, here you go. Thanks, that'll do nicely, and sorry to impose upon you, miss. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villagers, too many children, more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. Okie dokie. Let's go to the... Alright, well everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on social. Details are in the description below. Don't forget to ring that little bell so you get notified of all the latest uploads. And I follow all gamers back. And with that being said, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.